welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day, and this video is going to be in collaboration with HelloFresh. For lunch today I'm going to be having some HelloFresh leftovers, which I don't know how to pronounce the meal that I made last night, but it was the bomb. It was one of their Hall of Fame ones. I'll have to show it to you when the time comes. And I'm also going to be cooking the last one for supper tonight. So I want to take you guys along. You have been asking for a what I eat in a day for a while now, and I guess it's going to be somewhat of a breastfeeding-ish edition. I don't eat that much different. I guess maybe I do eat a little bit more than I normally would. If you're looking for ideas, I mean, I'm not like counting calories or anything, and I'm definitely not cutting back at all. So just a forewarning, I have made my coffee, which I'm about to show you, and I'm going to get started making my breakfast. But I wanted to say good morning, and I hope y'all enjoy today's video. If you have not yet, please subscribe before you leave. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And don't forget to look down below in the description box. I will have a special discount code that you can use to get a discount with HelloFresh. There's also a link down there, so just go ahead and look down there. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. But let's go ahead and get our breakfast going. Alright guys, so for my oatmeal, I put a smidge, and I literally mean a smidge of butter in there, like a half of a teaspoon, and stir that on in. Then I'm going to do some of these milk chocolate chips. I mean, however many you want to do. I kind of make this like I would a lactation cookie. Before I started breastfeeding, I hated oatmeal, and everybody kept telling me how good it was for you with breastfeeding, so I made myself eat it. Figured out a way for me to like it, so this is what works for me. And I also add in some cinnamon and a dash of this pumpkin pie spice because I love the way it smells. It adds a little bit more than just the cinnamon. Because I want it a little creamier and a little looser of a texture, I do add in a little cream. This is the dairy-free half and half. And I just give it a stir. So if you enjoy lactation cookies, you're not an oatmeal fan, I would probably try this out before I totally just quit oatmeal, because I think this is like a game changer. I thoroughly enjoy this, and I eat this at least once a day. There is my oatmeal. In case you're wondering if I am dairy-free, I am not dairy-free. I was trying out a couple things in case I needed to go dairy-free. I wanted to, I guess, see my taste levels and see how things were going to taste, and if I would be able to transition. And the answer is yes. I love everything that I got. I have the dairy-free half and half, the milk, well, not really milk, but you get what I'm saying, and the creamer. I love it. That's what I used to make my coffee this morning, in case I decided that I wanted to test some things out. So if you've been on the fence about it, I would highly recommend testing out some of the Silk products. Hello. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What? Yeah. One thing that's a little different than before breastfeeding, I drink a whole lot more water. I was already drinking a whole lot of water because that's really the only thing I drink besides coffee. We did get our water softener and all that done back in October. And I have been living my best life. We haven't had to buy any more bottled water. So that has just been my jam. So in case you were wondering what this little faucet is over here, this is our drinking water now. Water has always been a lot easier for me to drink when I have a straw. I do have a couple different favorite cups that I like to drink water out of. And I think that's very key when it comes to trying to make sure you're getting your water intake in. It's getting a cup that you enjoy looking at, that you enjoy drinking out of, that makes your life easier, makes it easier to refill. I can link this one down below if I'm able to find it. And then my other one has like a water bottle kind of feel, but it has a straw. The only reason I haven't drunk out of that is because it's in the truck and I'm too lazy to go outside to get it. So this is going to be my second one. I always have water first thing in the morning when I get up. I drink it all throughout the night as well. And I drink this before I have anything in the morning. So now I'm going to sip on this while I clean up the kitchen from breakfast and unload the dishwasher from last night. So during nap time is when I get some work done. It's also when I normally get some eating done because when she's awake, I try to play with her, be super involved with her in that hour to hour and a half that she's awake. So I typically do all my eating in the naps other than breakfast. We do chill out and hang out in the morning for breakfast. And that's normally because that's right after her first nap. So she's wide awake and ready to stare at me to eat. Today is going to be a working day, so while I am sitting here, I do like to make sure that I have my water, and I do grab a little bit of a snack. I'm not a big snacker, but because I'm breastfeeding, I try to make sure that I'm eating something. So these are just like veggie straws, zesty ranch, and they're super good. So I think there might be a better choice than a chip. I don't know, but I just like something there in case I do get a little hungry. It's not quite lunchtime just yet. So I'm going to work for about 45 minutes to an hour. She normally takes about an hour and a half to 2 hour nap. Just depends. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump on into some work. Okay guys, it is now lunchtime and our coffee order did just come in, and a lot of you have asked what our favorite coffee flavors were. And espresso. So the only espresso one that I get is this Bianco Lagaro. And then as far as coffee goes, the strongest one we have is Stormio. And then the middle one is Malazio. And then I always get decaffeinato. I don't even know if that's how you say that, but I always get a decaf option because in the afternoons, evenings, I do have another cup of coffee. I have an iced coffee, so in the mornings I have a hot, and in the evenings I have a cold. So I do a decaf in the evening because I am breastfeeding and I want to make sure that I'm not taking in too much caffeine. So that coffee will be amazing here in a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and warm up my food, and I wanted to show y'all where this is the meal that I made last night. It is the pork and veggie bibimbap. Bibimbap? Is that how you say that? I'm not gonna lie, this looked a little on the intimidating side because I had never had anything like this before. had never made anything like this before. Y'all, I almost swallowed that food whole, so I am super excited that there is enough in the fridge for leftovers. We always get the 4-person because it gives us enough lunch for the next day. But seriously, if I'm being totally honest, there was enough here for 6 people. There was so much food. So Cody got sent like all of what was left over, like of the leftovers to work today. So I know he is probably like killing himself trying to eat all that food, but I doubt he has any complaints because he loved it too. So I went ahead and just assembled everything into a bowl. We have the rice, you have the pork, and then the carrots, which I'm not gonna lie, it was a little time consuming, and I wish it was like a little bit of a different I guess prep with the carrots, but we do love carrots, so I was not going to skip that. Zucchini, we absolutely love zucchini. And then I went ahead and drizzled that, like, you did like a pickled scallion thing across the top. So I went ahead and put that on there, and the sauce. Any of the HelloFresh meals that come with sauce is just like banging. Went ahead and put all of that in the bowl. So all I got to do is throw me a wet napkin. I always put a wet napkin on top of anything that I'm warming up because it's like it gives it that moisture, so the microwave isn't like just killing your food. And I went ahead and put the green onions and everything on there. So let's go ahead and heat this up because ooh, child, that smells so good. So it is afternoon coffee time. Gonna try my best to show you how I make it. I do use this tumbler cup, and I put a little bit of caramel drizzle inside. Add a little more of my sugar-free syrup that I added this morning. Just gonna let it do its thing. I don't froth the milk for this because I just don't. The frother does have a cold setting, but I just don't even worry about it. So I don't really measure anything. I kind of just follow the lines on this cup. So if you want to know a recipe, I'm not really very helpful with that. So I do use half and half milk and creamer for this. And you can use whatever ones you want. If you want to do dairy free or dairy, whatever. So I go up to, so the coffee goes up to that lower one. So I want to bring that half and half and the creamer up to that second line. And there is frothed coffee on top, so I don't really count that as coffee. And then I'll watch that. And there's that. So I add all of this in first so that this milk and stuff can help cool off my coffee. And I do 1, 2. Whoa! And then I just stir everything up. And that's it. Cheers! Okay, y'all, so it's time to get supper going. Tonight we are going to have the crispy Parmesan chicken with garlic herb couscous and lemony roasted green beans. So before I do that, I'm actually going to make my, I call it my throat coat tea. And I've been having some sinus issues, and this is pretty much all I've been doing, is I try to drink 2 of these a day. So normally 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. I obviously did not have 1 this morning because I just kind of didn't feel like making it. So I am going to show you guys how I make that. You can measure it out, but I just ain't got time for that. So it's normally about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. You want the one with the mother in it. And then I do lemon juice. This is 100% organic lemon juice. About a tablespoon of that. And then a tablespoon or 2 of honey. 1, 2 and 1 drop of Thieves essential oil. I'll have that, how you can get this, down below in the description box. And that's it. I pop this in the microwave for 30 seconds. And then I'll add some water to it to cool it down, and so that it's not so potent, so I'm actually able to drink it. So we got our drink. I'm going to sip on this and get supper going. I got Millie pulled up on her monitor. It's her last nap of the night or of the day. And it's normally like a cat nap, so we got to get it moving, which is why I love HelloFresh for this, because these meals are super quick. And this one's going to be pretty simple. There isn't a bunch of cutting involved. I will link this recipe down below in the description box, as well as the one that I had for lunch today, the Bayyybaay. Love that one. I will put this one and that one down below, and obviously I will let you guys know what I think of it. Cody got off work early today, and then he went to get some work done in the woods, so he should be here to have supper sometime. I don't know. Go ahead and get it moving.
Oh, I'm slipping away, so don't let me go, nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so where do we go, nah, nah? Just let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, I'm slipping away, so don't let me go now.
Almost tastes like Cheez-Its on top of the chicken. I don't need no more salt and pepper than what I already put on there. Really good. I'll let you know what Cody's rating is. He's not dressed for the camera, so after we eat, I'll let you guys know our verdict. So while Cody gets the kitchen somewhat back to normal.
You're not washing these Amazon, right?
Not in there, no. I wanted to tell you guys what we thought about our HelloFresh meal for tonight. Out of 1 to 10, what would you rank it?
Probably a 7.5.
7.5. What could have been better for you to give it a 10?
couscous needed a little more something.
Salt? You could have put something on it then.
Oh.
I've never really cooked it before. That was something that I didn't know. I didn't want to put too much because I didn't know how seasoned the chicken and everything was going to be. So I didn't want to overdo the couscous. So trial and error, people, trial and error. But make sure to look down below in the description box. If you don't know what HelloFresh is, we love them. We have used them time and time again. Y'all know that if you've been here on my channel for a while. Absolutely obsessed with it. It makes life so easy, especially if you've been in a rut when it comes to cooking and you've been eating the same thing over and over again, or maybe you're sick of going to the grocery store, even if you're just pulling up into the pickup parking lot, or if you're just sick of planning meals. This makes it so easy because it already has meals pretty much planned out for you. You go in there and you pick what you like, and it's super convenient, and you're not cooking the same exact thing every single week. So would highly recommend trying it out. I do have a discount code that you guys can use to get a discount on your first meals from HelloFresh, so make sure to use that, and the link down below in the description box. Probably going to be about it that I'm going to eat for tonight. I might have a cookie or something a little bit later because I'll have a sweet tooth going into the night. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below on more videos that you would like to see from me, us, all of us here in the future, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day, y'all. Bye.